what lies beneath these solid rocks might be able to astonish you. Million years of mystery and wonder. It's a hidden treasure still waiting to be discovered. It's a world without day and night, and what seems to be endless passageways and tunnels. The Katalakhor cave is located in Zanjan province, northwest of Iran, and is believed to be one of the biggest limestone caves in the world. The cave has been said to have begun forming more than 30 million years ago by the action of groundwater on the original beds of limestone. As acid rainwater fell on the limestone beds, it nibbled away at the rocks until cracks appeared. More rain trickled down, enlarging the cracks and forming paths. Paths widened into tunnels. Tunnels crisscrossed and grew into rooms. Over the past 18 years, cavers have found miles of connecting corridors in the cave and bigger and more beautiful limestone chambers. Limestone caves are often adorned with calcium carbonate formations produced through slow precipitation. These include flowstones, stalactites, stalagmites and columns. They can develop into strange shapes, and in this cave there are plenty of them. This section is called the Lying Lion. There's one sitting behind me over here, and there's another one right over there. Go to sleep. Stalagmites grow upwards due to the dripping of mineralized solutions, and this one looks like Saint Mary hugging her baby. And this is the whale that lives in the cave. The leopard's head is an interesting example of nature's handiwork. Wow, these really look like cauliflowers. How about some special cave salad? And this one is not so hard to figure out. A lion's paw coming out from the rock. Oh, this looks like a big candle. But at the same time, it feels cold. At the far end of one of the caverns, there's the hunting dog, silently waiting for a hunter to come back. I've been told a scary old witch lives here. Have you seen her? The witch's face, viewed from the side with her hat, forehead, hooked nose and pugnacious chin, is remarkable. And these two figures are the bride and the groom, happily standing next to each other. Every year, more than 200,000 people visit the cave, enjoying the beautiful scenes along a 2.5 kilometer route.
بدو ورود خیلی برامون جالب بود چون هوای بسیار خنکی داشت. وقتی که داخل شدیم طبیعت بسیار زیبا.
یه تعداد آثار حیات اینجا شناسایی شده که یه چند تا اسکلت انسان و سفالایی هستن که احتمال میدن متعلق به هزاره دوم قبل از میلاد باشه که انشالله بعد اینکه شناسایی دقیقی رو قدمت اینا صورت گرفت میهمانان و بازیکنان عزیز میتونن این اسکلت‌ها، تکای استخوان‌ها و سفالا رو بازدید بکنن.
No one knows how many caves there are on the planet Earth. Probably millions. Many are undiscovered, and others, like the Katalakhor cave, are only partially explored. But as the saying goes, the real voyage of discovery is not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. There's a lot to uncover here. Hodalezgi for Iran.
Shiraz is a city with thousands of years of history. This city has fresh nature that nobody can disclaim its beauty. Shiraz is known as the city of poets, gardens, nightingales and flowers. The garden is an important part of Iranian culture. There are many old gardens in Shiraz, such as the Iram Garden, built in Qajar era. The city is also the birthplace and resting place of the great Persian poets, Hafiz and Sa'di. There are several shrines in the city. The most famous one is known as Shah Chiragh. Karim Khan Citadel sits adjacent to the Vakil Bazaar and Vakil Bath at the city's central district. According to Iran's Cultural Heritage Organization, there are over 200 sites of historical significance around Shiraz. One of them lies almost 70 kilometers northeast of the city. The place is called Nakhsh Rostam. The site is a necropolis which contains works belonging to the Elamite, Achaemenid and Sassanid eras. Here, 4 tombs belonging to the Achaemenid kings are carved out of the rock face. One of the tombs is explicitly identified by an accompanying inscription to be the tomb of Darius I. The other 3 tombs are believed to be those of Xerxes I, Artaxerxes I, and Darius II, respectively. A 5th unfinished one might be that of Artaxerxes III, who reigned at the longest for 2 years, but is more likely that of Darius III.
معتبرترین و مستندترین آرامگاهی که ما میتونیم به طور قطعیت به اون نظر بدیم که این متعلق به کدام یک از شاهان، آرامگاه داریوش در این محوطه است که به وسیله خطوط در این خطوط درباره لشکرکشی‌ها و خصوصیات فردی داریوش توضیحاتی رو داده و خصوصا نام 30 اورنگبر و 30 شخصی که در زیر تخت شاهی هستند رو اومده یکی یکی نام برده.
The tombs are known locally as the Persian crosses, after the shape of the facades of the tombs. The entrance to each tomb is at the center of each cross, which opens onto a small chamber where the king lay in a sarcophagus. Each cross shaped above is over 75 feet high and 60 feet wide.
4 عنصر آب، خاک، باد و آتش رو در حقیقت بیان میکنه.
The tombs were looted during an invasion by Alexander the Macedonian. Another important feature of Nakhchiravstan is a series of 8 Sasanian rock reliefs, some of the greatest ever created on the lower levels of the cliffs.
Nakhchiravstan is one of the most important archaeological sites here in Iran, which contains monuments of the Achaemenid and the Sassanid dynasties. In later times, when people could not remember the origins of such rock carvings, which usually show the triumphant Iranian heroes, they were attributed to Iran's legendary hero Rustam, and the site was accordingly called carved representation of Rustam.
The founder of the Sassanid Empire is seen being handed the ring of kingship by Ahura Mazda. This is the most famous of the Sassanid rock reliefs. A 25 feet high carving shows Roman leaders Valerian and Philip the Arab abased themselves before their conqueror Shapur I in 260 AD. In the same area, there is also a building standing in front of these tombs, Kabe Zartusht, assumed to be a Zoroastrian fire temple from Achaemenid period. This is a must-see place, especially for those who have visited Persepolis with all its glory. Salman Khujuri, reporting for Iran.